I like that. Putting JB at the tail end.
Smart.
That way you don't have to worry about him, getting, hurt, getting his character banned. They go straight for the Karen. I actually like that. But
Very,
on the
very
same
smart.
side, Punk saying he learned this lesson. He bans the Akuma this time around. Thoughts?
That's the first pair of bans we saw the first time they encountered each other in Week 3 of team battles. I do like the player order coming out of Team Inferno, putting JB at max potential against Samurai. Now that they know the dynamic and the way Samurai plays with a secondary in Ryu, he's well prepared for that run back. The other two, we got Broly and Punk first and second, right? The other ones, Sherry and Kevin, it could still go either way with the rest of the team.
Look, that's absolutely true. I feel like switching the order around would have been so much more, I think like constructive, right? What if they put somebody like Samurai first this time around?
Yeah. Been crazy.
You know what I mean? Because then it really would have set the tone. You would have had to play him first and still have dual Kevin sitting there with that full powered Rashid. But that's all part of the dynamic. The meta has already been set. The teams, the bands, the order. All we need is you to come back and join us. Street Fighter League continues right after this break, guys. The playoffs are in full swing. You don't want to miss this set. Welcome back to Street Fighter League. We're on the loser side of the playoffs bracket here. It's going to be a crazy one. We already had the interviews. We got the team order, and we got the character bans. It's going to be Team Inferno versus Team Frost, and it's going to be the head-to-head card you're going to see. Crowd favorite versus crowd favorite. It's going to be Brawly Legs versus Sherry Jenix. If you look at the games, one is going to be 4-20 for Brawly Legs, a whole season and another one. And then it's 3-20 for Sherry Jenix. If you look at the rounds 13-42, man, look at the stretch, 11-41 on the side of Sherry Jenix. These guys have not met, so this is going to be their first victory for either one of these guys. This is really big. I mean, Brawly Legs has been here 2 seasons now.
That's correct.
And has not gotten a W. Something needs to change. Sherry Jenix knows that she has not been the most helpful when it comes, but she also knows her place. She's saying, I'm going to step up now to get the W.
She called it out. In those interviews, they're like, this is the time. For both players, they're saying, you know what? I'm really trying to pick it up because I really want to play in that US versus Japan finals. And it's just fate right here. Both of these players really trying to put it on for their team.
Well, look, one of these teams is going home. One of these teams will not be able to go to that losers final, but here it comes right now. First match, Inferno versus Frost. It's about to get greasy.
I like that already. Duke and exchanging blows. You saw the fireball and the V-Still coming out. I like that, yeah, the anti-air coming from Sherry Jenix already, but still, the trade-off still happened with Brawly Legs because of how deep the roundhouse went.
Okay, the crouch short. Ooh, the air-to-air with the roundhouse from Chun-Li. I like the low profile right there. Gets under and goes for that standing medium kick. Good patience on the side of Brawly Legs. Oh, the V-skill. Not close enough to make anything big happen. Small exchanges with the 2 hitters.
It just so happened to catch Sherry Jenix on the startup of that V-skill, but to no matter, right? You have enhanced Nikali already. Brawly Legs needs to contain that wild factor. Don't get clipped with any of these normals.
Look at Brawly Legs holding his ground. Corner in favor of Chun-Li right now. Oh, tries to get the throw. Go jump in. I like that. Sherry walks out, avoids the cross-up, and now she has the corner. Nikali backs up a little bit. Oh, nice confirm on the counter hit.
Confirm. Sherry Jenix now in control, trying to beat out the SBK from Brawly Legs. No!
Oh, the drop from Brawly Legs. No check. Still trades on the jab. No anti-air. Another walk under.
-2.
Oh, what a check.
In critical art.
Pivotal. Oh. What a whiff punish. Chun-Li, anything's going to do it here for Sherry.
Oh, Sherry Jenix is still going for critical art raw and still manages to get the first round.
Okay.
That was very, very scary. I like that. Sherry Jenix still playing it cool, keeping the meter. That could have been chip damage regardless into round 2.
That's a great play because now she has full CA and she has meter to work with. That means she's got resources. She can get even more damage.
Big jump in there from Sherry Jenix, uncontested against Brawly Legs. Brawly Legs trying to fight back with the normals. Fireball out. Using that as a way to push forward, right? Instead of jumping in, I'm going to let the fireball speak for myself.
Crouching forward. Backing up a little bit. I love that dash to get past the Seismo and the confirm Brawly Legs. Okay.
Let it rip. EX uppercut on wake up from Sherry Jenix, resetting the situation against Brawly Legs, pushing her away.
Okay, I like the walk back.
Big cross up, no conversion.
Kind of high right there. Not expecting it to cross up maybe. But still not ready. They could come back to hunt. We saw this range. It needs to be really careful. The EX legs can get you clipped walking back and forth.
You know the roundhouse coming up from Nikali, trying to go into V-trigger, does get it off regardless. And Brawly Legs still trying to hang back. Full critical art for Brawly Legs now, and a huge life lead at that. Big punish incoming. You know it.
1 round apiece.
All tied up here, full critical art stock on both players. You see that in the bottom left and bottom right of your screen. Oh, big jump in.
Oh, and the conversion and the carry on top of that. 2 big fierce buttons, heavy buttons, good damage, good carry, no anti-air. We've always known that's been a problem. 801 Strider mentioned it early in the season, even made a tweet about it. I feel like this is one of the things you need to step up, right? You got to step up here. Oh, wow. Wasn't expecting that to hit whip for the command throw. Brawly Legs fighting out of the corner. Sherry Jenix in trouble. About 30% left on that life bar. Full CA and no trigger. Not yet. Just barely.
Oh!
Okay,
Catch
there
no
it
air
is.
to air. Oh, that was so ambiguous. It could have been either side. Brawly Legs again with the hefty life lead. Sherry Jenix raw activation. No uppercut. Sight.
Needs to be careful. Brawly Legs.
No uppercut again.
Stays on the...
I'm dropping my remote. That's what I'm dropping those legs going.
Is your pad good?
The battery sucks. I need a new tape.
You want me to push it to the side a little bit? Any okay at the select?
Let me breathe.
Undo character select. Take some time for yourself. Sherry. You want to go character select?
I'm taking my time here.
Okay.
You got hit by every cross up. Yeah, and then you try to do delay medium kick or command grab afterwards.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah, I understand.
Activating is okay, but you can actually activate super on reaction. Remember that.
Yeah.
Save that.
Yeah.
If you need to.
Let's play
Ready?
myself. Yep.
All right, Sherry taking her time. Goes back in. Brawly Legs able to take that first game. 1 round apiece. Early crush. Back roundhouse on top of it.
And again, a lot more pressure
Stand around.
coming against both of these teams, right? Because it's do or die. We've said that before in numerous weeks before, but this is where it all comes down, right? In the playoffs, the losing team goes home. Big jump in, great way to start off game 2.
Just hunting to that corner.
Ooh. Oh, now there's going to be a big turnaround for Brawly Legs, maintaining this corner pressure. Sherry Jenix trapped in this corner.
Oh.
No, sir.
Nice anti-air from Brawly Legs. Okay, wake up EXDP. Oh, bad spacing for that Seismo. Perfect spacing for that roundhouse and the air there. Brawly Legs bringing this closer. Oh,
The conversion. Nice
conversion.
call from Brawly Legs.
Activating the trigger, that knockdown. This is a bad situation. Oh,
Let
another
it rip
wake
again.
up. Activate. Oh, okay, this time to interrupt. Sherry activates that trigger, finds the counter
not
hit.
enough.
Still
Overhead, nice block from Brawly. And still got caught with EX Legs.
sniffed it out. Sniffed it out. She's definitely been doing that. She's definitely been doing that before. Earlier on this season when she was getting closer and closer, she liked doing that on tech, that overhead.
What a block from the last second from Brawly Legs, man.
Set point right now for Brawly Legs. Air to air with the jump fierce. Crush. Okay.
Yes.
Seismo gonna dash up.
Big bait, no,
big bait.
left it alone.
A little too early for that jump fierce.
She had the right intentions, right? Just the timing was a little off.
Okay. That forward medium punch coming from Brawly, looking really strong right now.
Oh,
Oh, nice
the
and meaty right
back
there.
roundhouse, yeah.
Okay, cross up. Great block for Brawly Legs. Gets the crush. Full CA available too. Trigger not on the table just yet.
Oh, back roundhouse again. Anti-air option, probably legs and all over it. And the corner carry backs away a little bit just in case Sherry wanted to uppercut. Another big jump with the stun. It could be a factor.
Ooh, gets the anti-air. Sherry's gonna get a little time to breathe. That stun's gonna go down, and full CA on the table. Needs to be careful. The tick trigger is active. CA on the table.
Ooh.
Gets the knockdown because of the powered up version. Great tech on the side of Sherry.
No
anti-air.
uppercut! And that's the name of the game. Probably legs eliminates Sherry Jenix.
Getting his first win of the season on top of it. First win, SFL career coming on the side of Broly Legs. That last second jump in finds its mark. Sherry didn't get that anti-air, unfortunately. That's going to put her on the sidelines now. It's going to be up to the rest of Team Frost. Broly Legs sitting in the back now. Now you got to worry about Broly Legs, even if you do make it through. Replay on your screen right now. Look at the EX legs coming from Broly. Man, Broly was looking good. He even said himself he was dropping a few things, but still able to make it.
A big boost of confidence for the likes of Broly Legs, right? Again, he was coming into this season. He hasn't picked up a win, but man, he picked it up in the most pivotal point of Street Fighter League. And it's here in the playoffs, baby.
Look at this corner pressure as well. That same side. I actually got mixed by that.
Yeah.
I definitely thought that was going to the other side. A few drops there also for Sherry. You know, she wasn't able to get those confirms, especially on some of these confirms. And this one right here, the read on the overhead. We definitely saw Sherry a little earlier this season going for those overheads, especially after the tech situation. Maybe Broly Legs remember it.
Right.
Maybe it was just a reaction. Regardless, it worked, but that did not work. That anti-air would have been so pivotal right there.
Yeah.
Another chance for fresh air, but it did not work out. Broly Legs going to be rotated to the back of the queue to await a potential winner. If one makes it out of this next set, it's going to be Dual Kevin coming up, and he's going to be going up against a D-powered Punk.
Ooh, that's right. Yeah, Karen no longer on the table. However, Dual Kevin is going to be rocking that Rashid. Now, again, Sherry on the sidelines now gets to observe how these two play to help the captain. As we see their current records, Team Inferno Punk has 29 games won and 16 overall losses in the rounds. We break it down, 67 wins compared to the 43 losses. The last time they met each other head-to-head, it was 0-2. And Dual Kevin going into this matchup a lot more confident. Again, Rashid, his main, going up against a secondary of Punk. But I do have to really explain that Punk can main the entire Street Fighter cast if he so pleases. I mean, the amount of talent in this captain. In fact, returning champion is... There's so much to be said about it, right? It's no words can be said about the way he plays.
Well, I guess we're about to get started. It's getting closer and closer. The next battle here, Team Inferno, Team Frost, Punk versus Dual Kevin.
Punk going for the Cammy pick against Rashid.
Fight.
That's what I expect to see from Punk and Dual Kevin. Again, you talked about Dual Kevin time after time about how he's one of the main Rashid players that really utilizes the medium kick button.
Oh, look at that standing medium kick right after. Look at it, and it gets him closer, moves him forward a little bit, but it is -4, so proper spacing is important.
And you have Punk firing right back with medium kick, also using it as a measuring tool of sorts, right?
Punish, big punish. Look at the life lead Dual Kevin has right now. Okay, there's a forward throw.
Oh, big time attack. There you go. Dual Kevin got the stun. Spending the meter. He's cashing out early, Steve. He wants to establish this dominance right out the gate against Punk.
Oh, wow, this is not good. First round, going to Dual Kevin, and he's already looking very smooth. One of the things that got him through that first round was his defense. This time, not so much. The throw. Test the dive kick with a stand light kick. Gets the spinning mixer back to the center of the stage. Punk respecting that space that Dual Kevin has given him.
Ran into the stand, fierce. Punk now spending the view reversal, so he's not trapped in this corner, right? He wants to play this mid-game as much as possible because we've seen the kind of damage Rashid could do in the corner.
Okay, the tick throw works out this time. Okay, the check on the jab. Knows it's not real. You got to be careful.
Forward throw. Trigger is on the table for both players.
Dash up. Okay, sets up the tornado wall.
Oh, no!
Wow.
Critical art? Oh, he doesn't need it, Steve!
Clean play.
Remember that jab is 0 on block. Okay?
Just test his anti-airs. He's just waiting for dive kick. Just jump. All I'm gonna do is jump it. Make him think one way.
back in. What a situation to be in. Punk down a game versus Dual Kevin. Gets the first hit in game 2. Shimmies him early, knocks him to this corner. Wall jump, tries to go for the anti-air.
That was so ambiguous.
That was super ambiguous. The jump light off the wall. Punk tries to go for the anti-air, didn't find his mark.
It could have gone either way, right? It could have just gone right past the anti-air attempt for Punk.
Man, Dual Kevin getting these little hits, those crouch short, stand medium kick pressure, crouch jab.
And it's all adding up little by little, right? Dual Kevin is just trying to annoy Punk right now with the footsie game, something that Punk takes pride in. He excels at. He's like, my footsies are probably the best in the game. Dual Kevin is like, you know what? I'm well-rounded in everything.
Did you just see that whip punish as you were talking about that? Dash up again. Okay, Dual Kevin in trouble. Oh, hits a button early. Crouching strong, checks with the stand like
The defense from Dual Kevin, even stuck in this corner, how long can he last?
I mean, long enough. He has trigger active, so he can definitely make a big turnaround. 2 bars of EX available for Punk. Stand medium kick. He is just working his way back in. Tries to get a throw, that crouch short, just inching. The defense
he
not
tried.
gonna hold out right there. He finally gets the throw.
He tried to walk out of there, just barely out of sight. Punk managed to get the back throw at the last second. That still could have gone either way, Steve. Imagine that, right? If Dual Kevin just sneaked out of there.
It's like a 65-second run. That was crazy. It lasted for so long. Okay, gets the EX this time around. And he's going to get the corner with the eagle spike. Okay, dash up, take throw. All right, Punk's going to need all this pressure, but the EX on wake up. That spinning mixer, you got to respect it. Counts just as strong as a DP. Cammy has one of her own. Inching forward, Punk getting closer to this corner, making the life lead even closer. Another
these
throw.
Throws are adding up for Punk with this corner pressure. It's tough to get out. Another throw added on to the great life. Dual Kevin can't take any more of these.
Wow, Punk lets him jump out. No anti-air.
Oh, big
wow.
time. He could get the critical art. Oh, no, Nani. He's going to let it rip. Critical art can't come in for Kevin.
Oh.
That was actually critical art.
Set point, Dual Kevin.
That
Set
was
point,
actually
Dual Kevin
critical
versus
art.
Team Inferno's Punk. Team Frost on the verge of eliminating Punk right now.
No big deal for Punk. It's just fine. He needs to recollect himself right now. He does have 2 bars, a missed dive kick entry right there. He might be feeling it, Steve.
Stand medium kick with punish right there by Punk. Punk goes up to 10 right now. You can tell. He's just inching his way in. The throws whiff. And man, I still have to give it to Dual Kevin. He is holding up really well.
Oh!
While the jump back thought it was going to be the wall. Look at this pressure from Punk. Finds the counter hit, not able to get the stand fierce.
Too far out there. Punk still sitting on a perfect. Dual Kevin hasn't found the answer, and he's not going to. He's going to have to wait till the next game. The conversion is good. The confirm is great. And Punk tying it
Try
up.
to stagger your walkbacks, so make a miss is confirm.
He's not doing it.
Yes, he is with light mixer. He's gonna do it if he feels like it's gonna hit.
Mistakes, move forward, okay?
Okay,
Talk to me
all
about
right.
that real quick, Steve. You see the exacerbation on Punk's face. He's feeling the stress.
Yeah, he's definitely getting a little stressed out by this. I mean, what a read by Dual Kevin to bring that back. We've been mentioning the defense and how much better he's gotten throughout this season, and that defense is a prime example of it. It's been going higher and higher each and every time. B reversal early. We've seen this series play out pretty similar in both of these games so far, and another uncontested jump in from Punk, but he's going to keep the corner. Not sure how, but he does. Finds the hit, nice jab on the way in. Punk dashes right back in.
This dive kick, you saw that attempt. Jump medium kick came out from Cammy instead.
But you can tell he was ready. He did the double pump to make sure he was going to EX spinning mixer that.
V-trigger on the side of Punk. There's the activation. Found the opening. No, he thought that was a counter hit.
Oh, back throw.
He'll take that. V-trigger winding down.
He tried to go for it again. It didn't come out this time. And the confirm. He's just trying to end this now. Punk is not playing around. He wants this game. He's trying to stay active. Get rotated back down to the bottom of that queue. Join Broly legs. Dual Kevin is on tilt right now. Punk is in the lead. One more round, and he gets to take his seat back and wait for what happens next. Sherry Jenix already out of play. We just showed you guys.
Nice interruption there from Punk, getting the double jab and the side switch as well after the spiral arrow. And Dual Kevin is just trying to move forward. Get past this wall that is Punk now, pushing to the corner. Oh, just going in.
Punk just doing it, trying to find a whiff punish. I think that's what JB was talking about. You see Punk swinging a lot more at that range. Finally gets away out with that EX spinning mixer. Forward
Trigger?
throw.
No, he's gonna save it.
Stand medium kick, activate after the crouch medium kick.
Oh,
coming
giant
from
jump in
Kevin.
from Bonchan.
Another uncontested jump in from Punk. He tried, oh, he's gonna get hit. Oh wow, this round is important.
He spent
Just
it.
wake up and spent all of his V trigger, and now, oh wow, 2 EX bars.
Plus
Spins
frames.
one for plus frames. He had to hit the
Oh,
confirm
and the spinning
AP spinning mixer. Final round between Dual Kevin and Punk. 2 bars of EX each. Wow, this match is so important.
Down to the wire, dead even for both players. It's very important for Dual Kevin to get established now. Look at this, Punk. He's gonna play it cool though. He's not gonna fall for any of these tricks that Dual Kevin has up his sleeves, right? That footsie game, he's playing so much more patient.
Why does it feel like Dual Kevin gets the lead early out every time? Feels like it's so hard to slow him down. There's the V reversal. This series has been repeated in every match so far. Gets to the corner, Punk's back to the wall, V reversal to get out, fight back to the middle of the stage, and here we go. Back to the corner. Just like I said, there's another throw. Light lead in favor of Punk. Checks him on the leg.
One more for stun. If Punk stuns, it's over.
Look at it. Oh, the
That
whip
is
punish.
insane.
Sets up the trigger. Using the jump, using the tornado.
The blocks from Punk and then the activation.
Dual Kevin just
He's
walking
walking.
up.
He
Oh
is
my
spinning
God,
mixer.
the reactions. Yo, this dude
He's spinning
spins
it.
Full CA still on the table. One hit and a confirm from Punk. He spins the
Big
bar,
time
base it out.
gamble.
Not gonna work, and that's gonna be that. Dual Kevin moves on after the elimination of Punk. It's gonna be all up to JB to bring this back. Inferno in danger of elimination right now. They still have Broly legs sitting
My
back there.
God,
they do
the
have
gamble,
JB.
Steve.
That was such a gamble, man. I can't believe he swung right there. He thought that Dual
He
Kevin was
went
going to swing.
in.
Spent the rest of his meter on that bait. It did not work out, and man, that is gonna come back to haunt him. You still have Broly legs there, so
my
it's not the worst thing
gosh.
that could happen. Let's take a look back at that replay to see how this unfolded. And right out of the gate, you see Dual Kevin came to play. He gets a round on the board, especially coming back into that second round, and his pacing is just so
Unbelievable.
great, especially to go up against the Alpha, Punk the God this way.
I have never seen Dual Kevin play so well up until this point. Man, he's changing it up every single time. When it comes to being on the line, Dual Kevin is that man to call. He's
look at
been proving himself time after time, even against a guy like the #1 man, Punk, #1 on the leaderboards,
Look at-
shows up today.
Look, the call out, the wake up spins, all of the V trigger, the final game of the set right now. Dual Kevin finally spins some meter to get in. Could have confirmed it right there. Reads the jump out, and there's the HP spinning mixer. We go to the last final round. What a reaction on the dive kick. Full CA on the table. Wake up, spins the trigger again. They're fighting it out. Still 44 seconds left on the clock, and he spins it all on a bet, and it did not work. Punk gonna be on the sidelines for the rest of this team battle. But we're heading into right now. It's going to be Samurai
The target
going
of the ban.
up against JB. Of course, most definitely the target of the ban for good reason. The OCV powers of this man, Samurai, unrivaled. Let's take a look at the head-to-head card. An online warrior versus an online warrior. Games won versus games lost. 23-12 on the side of JB. 33-21 on the side of Samurai. If you look at the rounds, a hefty 47-38 on the side of JB. Look at Samurai, 78-60, a gargantuan. Look at the rounds, man, that's crazy. But look at the head-to-head record, 3-2, and that is going to go to Samurai. Heading into this playoff match, it is important that the pace is set because JB is the last remaining member outside of Broly Legs. So what happens after this is that Dual Kevin is going to have to play Broly Legs, and we're going to start it all over again.
That's right.
Remember, there's no Punk. Remember, there's no Sherry at this point.
That's right, 1 game apiece for both Inferno and Frost. It could still go either way, and I want to reiterate, Samurai was the focus of the ban here. Who would have known that Kevin would have grown himself another Kevin to add on against the likes of the team captain? Man, that was probably the most intense set I've seen in Street Fighter League, but it's not even close to done.
Look.
It's still going, it's not over yet.
Oh, man. This is going to be a tough one.
So we know what the choice is going to be, right? It's going to be the Ryu pick again. The last time they encountered each other, when this occasion happened, Samurai kept it super close. That was the first sign of stress we saw from Team Inferno when this encounter happened, right? Because it's like, who would have expected Ryu to really break down the mental game and just cause a problem for Rashid.
Oh
right?
yeah, a lot of people look at Ryu and like, look, this is not gonna be a problem. It's just a guy with a headband, no shoes. Not Samurai's Ryu. This guy is a problem. You heard Savin say, the matchup for Dalsum Ryu is in Sim's favor, and he made it look like it was a 5-5 matchup. But here we go, JB versus Samurai, Ryu versus Rashid. Street Fighter League Playoffs Season 2.
Ooh.
Nice pacing already.
And look at how much room Samurai is giving JB. He doesn't want to be victim to any sort of whiff punches. He's waiting for JB to commit to the normal first. Yeah, he's trying to bait it out. You saw that stand short, a flicker, right? A flicker jab to kind of tease.
Look at the life. Life is just about even on both sides. By the look of things anyway. Activate that trigger too. Gets clipped. Trying to go for that V reversal. Excuse me, that V skill. Oh, nice.
Oh, solar plexus.
Block and punish
That's
right there.
damage.
Oh, finds an opening with the EX. Big punish. Gets the corner. Life still really close. Spins the EX. V reversal gets thrown. JB's trying to keep the corner. Cranks up that tornado a little more. Baits out the DP and he says, nah, man, you're fighting JB.
JB has a pretty solid read on how Samurai wants to play, and that's proof of the pudding right there. Being able to tell when Samurai wants to bust out with the random, the EX uppercut.
Okay. The low forward, just testing. Ooh.
I like that buffer.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Slowly but surely. Getting the ground he needs. Tries to go for the throw again. Samurai says not this time. Oh, wow.
Nice V-skill past the fireball, just in the right range, and he gets a continuation. JB applying that pressure again. No contest from Samurai once these whirlwind shots start up, right?
Oh, finally gets him to swing. JB in full control. Stun's becoming an issue. Goes off the wall, gets out of there. That's going to let the stun come
Big
back
neutral
down.
jump from Samurai. Side switch, delayed back throw. V-trigger on deck for Samurai. Oh, that's critical hit. Oh, you know it.
Wow, what a whip punish. This dude, Samurai, is actually ridiculous.
Yo, medium kick activation. The
With
big
the whip-
roundhouse coming through.
With the whip punish.
Oh, nasty time.
Okay, up close.
That is the definition of whip punish right there.
Look at the placement on that fireball. Okay, spins the EX this time. V reversal. Getting a little predictable with him this time around, and that's how we're getting those throws.
Did you see the startup of the uppercut? The reversal on the side of Samurai. One more for stun is going to do it, and you already know.
This is your corner, bro. It should be over.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so lucky. Well, I'm having a Rashid problem this week. That's crazy. It's okay. I got the Rashid on my team, though.
Doing fine, dude. As long as
Okay, all right. Punk says he has the Rashid. Dual Kevin still sitting there, though.
Tired of doing the carry. He wants JB to do the heavy lifting now.
He did say that during the interview, right?
Yeah.
He said he carried for a season. This dude Punk forever talking smack. Activate.
Even when he's no longer part of the team because he got eliminated, he's like, it's okay.
Right.
I made this happen.
Oh, the crush. The damage. No meter you. Oh, gets clipped. HP spinning mixer. Gonna change sides. Wow, the bait with the eagle spike. Forward throw. Here comes JB.
No punish.
Oh.
Oh, it's there. It's fine. It's here. Oh my gosh. Double roundhouse there, Samurai. Huge statement here. Round 1 of game 2. Nice check. I like that. Buffered low forward. Check JB on this dash.
Trade right there on the jump in. Gonna reset things, but here comes the pressure from JB. Spins a little meter this time around, but he's got Ryu's back to the wall.
V reversal pushing out for a little bit more space. Trying to find, he's plotting for a way out is what it is. JB still swinging away. Multiple crouch fierces and a conversion. Meter well spent.
Oh, the tick throw this time. JB, the empty jump low. This is trouble for Samurai. One more round on the side of JB, and there's going to be curtain closed on Team Frost.
It's Gonna be a big problem. Again, Kevin's trying to download as much as possible, right? He might potentially fight off against JB, but he has to get through Brawly first if Samurai falters here and now.
Right? Yeah, excuse me, I misspoke. It's not over just yet. I keep forgetting Brawly is still sitting in the background. Good pressure once again.
Forward throw. Caught him midway through, and the stun is there, but he needs another mix after this.
HP spinning mixer. Samurai. Forward throw.
Another one coming.
Oh, the bait out puts him in the corner, and it whiffs. Wait a minute. Almost anything for JB is going to close it out.
V reversal.
Gets it this time around. Spins that EX bar. Samurai trying to make it happen.
Ooh, he's out of there. V-trigger's still a problem. Zifa. Whirlwind shot can be enhanced.
Oh, my heart.
It's too close for comfort.
Dude, 40 seconds left on the clock.
What's gonna happen?
CA are about to become available for Rashid. Anything, any hit will destroy Samurai. That will be it. He will be on the bleachers. He needs something big.
Samurai can do it though. I mean, like he's been in this position before. 25 seconds on the clock now. JB is eagerly waiting.
Games count 1-0.
Ooh,
this is
critical
set
art.
point.
It's very close.
Set point. No, that is gonna be it. JB takes it 2-0 over Samurai. That's gonna put Dual Kevin in the hot seat, and he has to make something happen. But at first, he's gonna have to go through Broly legs.
And that was a good call out too. You said earlier, JB was looking for that critical art. He wanted it to build, and he hung out from back here, 3/4 of the screen, dashed up and got a little bit of damage, right? Even though Samurai blocked it, he was still at Magic Pixel, but the game plan was to build that meter all along.
And this just seemed like this was fast forward for JB. I feel like his strategy versus Samurai is just to swarm him, right? He just wants to make sure he's not comfortable, not having time to think, and you can tell by the gameplay. A very quick first game. Man, Samurai came back strong that first round, second game, though, as you can tell by the life lead. But you see JB trying to fight back. And baits out, look at the damage. Double standing roundhouse to get that big crush counter damage. And we saw a few transactions like this, right? A few little switches and damage like this where he tried to jump out, and the HP spinning mixer was the follow-up. There's the big stun. That's another round one for JB. But yeah, man, Samurai, I just feel like the fact that this game was played at the pace of JB and Rashid made it that much easier. Look at the time on the clock. It was already winding down. No V reversal, no meter, and that was going to be that. But now Samurai, Sherry eliminated. Dual Kevin is the sole member remaining on Team Frost, and he's going to take on Broly Legs right now.
Man, my man here has explained himself against RobTV. He's been here before. He's been in this high-stakes situation. He took out the team captain, so he's realigning himself in the queue. He's in the hot seat, quite literally, right? All the pressure, the pressure cooker, right?
He's the captain.
Going up against Brawly Legs, defeating Sherry 2-0, back in this rotation. And again, JB, if you guys are just joining us, just eliminated Samurai 2-0. The last time they met, it was almost the same story. JB still beat Samurai, but man, the download now complete. And it's as important as ever. This is a do-or-die situation for Team Frost.
Guys still getting set up here. Yeah, I'm really interested to understand what's the option going to be, right? Brawly Legs knows that this is a lot right now. Getting his first W in SFL, especially in league play and in playoffs nonetheless. They say that's when you're supposed to step up in the playoffs. Let's take a look at the head-to-head card. Obviously a crowd favorite on the returning champion team, Team Inferno Brawly Legs. 4-20 when it comes to the games won and lost. 13-42 for the rounds. These guys haven't met before. This is the first time. However, let's look at Dual Kevin. 14-18. Of course, when you compare the rounds, it's 35-43. I mean, Dual Kevin has been doing tremendous. Just eliminated Punk from the queue. He's out of the game right now. Brawly Legs winning his match versus Sherry, going to be the first line of defense against Dual Kevin.
So this is the first time they've encountered each other again. Brawly Legs, by default, I feel like he should have effective practice. He should have the matchup knowledge to a certain degree when coming up against Rashid, right? He has JB as a teammate, and this is their second time here at Street Fighter League. At this point in time, this is where all the practice comes to play.
All right, here we go.
Let's talk about the matchup real quick. Again, Brawly Legs using Chun-Li and Dual Kevin using Rashid. It's gonna be a lot of the times Broly needs to kind of out-poke Rashid, right? That's where she excels at. She has really, really long normals, right? Not as long as Dhalsim. Let's get it correct here. Her
No, she
normals,
has
very
some really
active.
far-reaching normals, right?
Yeah.
That forward medium punch can
Her
be back
mid-range
medium
game
punch,
is
right?
immaculate. And she has a fireball to boot. Oh, speaking of boots.
Okay, gets the jab, the up tech,
Big
Broly
jump in.
legs. Yep, big jump in. Gets the mixer as well. Great damage right there. Goes for the meaty neutral jump fierce. There's an early sweep. Broly legs trying to get out of that corner.
Broly legs again. You said trying to get out of this corner. Dual Kevin immediately putting him back in his pocket.
V reversal is thrown. There's another throw. Dual Kevin in control. Catches with the standing fierce. Whiff punish.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, yeah. He just whiff punish, crouch, the sweep with a crouching light kick. That was crazy.
No SPK here. I understand. Broly legs a little reluctant to do so. Doesn't want to use that meter if Dual Kevin had the right read. Either way, Dual Kevin getting the back throw and the first round against Broly.
What's crazy is like Rashid, when he does his jump fierce or even his jump roundhouse, he hikes his body up so high, right? So it's really easy to bait those out and get like max damage when it comes to the punish. Oh, the
None
big
for Dual
jump
Kevin.
in. Look at
Dash
the
up.
damage on the side of Dual Kevin thanks to Broly legs. Broly legs with the life lead. That slow and steady pace neutral coming back for Broly legs. Thing is about this matchup, I feel like Broly legs is definitely ran the test of an online warrior, right? He's been doing this for a very long time. This isn't too far out of his reach. He's run across a Rashid before. Probably not as strong as Dual Kevin, but he's ran a few of them.
He's doing a really great job of suppressing Dual Kevin's offense right now. Look at the commanding life lead. He hasn't hit the corner yet. I'm not trying to jinx him, but he also has 2 bars of EX. It can still go either way. Broly legs looking to take this round. Uh-oh, the throw. This is how Kevin gets started. Now in this corner, we mentioned it earlier. Needs to find an escape or at least push back with normals. Big
Nice.
conversion off the tornado shot.
Still, the life lead is still in favor. Not a bad situation. Tries to go for the big fierce right there. Not going to work. Oh, I like that. That was really smart. You walk into it, disperse it earlier. Need to be careful with that chip. CA is on the table. There's the activation. Dual Kevin takes his chance. 23 seconds left on the clock. Life lead in favor of Broly legs. Oh, the anti-air steal. Walks back. Great block by Broly legs.
Now Kevin's stuck in this corner. Broly legs still has a little bit of trigger left. A big jump in, and he scores. He gets himself a round in that first game, right at the tail end of that V trigger.
All right, Broly legs tying up this first game. That crouching fierce. Confirmed from Broly legs. Wait a minute. Okay, fishing with that roundhouse. There's a trade. Life lead still in favor of Broly legs right now. And look at how slow he's going. He is controlling this pace better than anybody I've seen fight Dual Kevin. Look at this. Dual Kevin at bay right now. But those
Big
jump ins.
jump in.
Those jump ins, though, he's going to get the carry to the corner.
His reactions are top notch when it comes to that because those are most of the openings he's had throughout this entire set, right? He's jumped in on Broly legs a numerous amount of times with those fireballs, and now he's locking him in here once again. V-trigger activation.
Okay, what a... Man,
Wow.
how did we know? Oh. Okay, forces him to get a conversion off of it. No CA, so no danger of chip, but this is the final round, and the walk-up tick is going to work for Dual Kevin.
Should have jumped the wall.
Champion. Closing out like a champion. All right.
Your Broly legs trying to step up, trying to evolve. I see you.
He gave himself the advice, right? When he's locked down in this corner, Chun-Li has the option of jumping out of that corner, so maybe he can find a way out this time around.
Gotta be careful though. You know Dual Kevin is looking for that air-to-air.
Yep.
Has a conversion with that medium punch as well, so you still gotta be careful.
Speaking
HP
of,
spinning
man,
mixer.
once again, EXSPK finds a way out. Broly legs finally finding success with it. Dual Kevin already throwing him into the corner once more. Activate V-trigger 1, the dunk.
Okay, challenge right there. No trigger on the table for Dual Kevin. Broly legs has to make something happen right now. Game 2, first round. It's gonna go to Dual Kevin. Great whiff punish. This is gonna be set point.
Dual Kevin looking very strong right now. Just one, yeah, there it is. I was gonna say one hit away from getting that critical art on deck. What's so important about that is that he gets to get his offense started if he lets out an EX tornado shot rip. But Broly legs not gonna let that happen.
Oh, taking their
Tornado
time.
shot.
Oh, the
A
whip
fierce
punish.
right back at Brawly Legs. Like, you want to throw out your fierce is fine. I'm going to take advantage of that. One corner to the other. Again, that's what I'm talking about. The EX Whirlwind to start the offense. Again.
And no V reversals being spent. Oh, wait a minute. Finds a way out. Gets the activation out the crouching medium punch. Big damage on the table for Brawly Legs. And he gets the corner to wake up spinning mixer. Trigger on the table. Lets it loose. Oh, the air to air. Oh my God, the EX SBK to get out. Brawly Legs still alive. Got a chance right now. EX Legs just to get in. Oh, wow, I thought that was going to be a whip punish. Great, but 40 seconds left on the clock. No meter on either side. Rashid about to get an EX bar, and a V reversal still remains, but that's it. Oh,
he got it with the overhead. Brawly Legs stays alive.
The last-ditch effort. He got the overhead. Dual Kevin was expecting a low. Another chance at life here, Brawly Legs. Nice work keeping Dual Kevin on his toes. And there's the HP spinning mixer. Man, he's doing a tremendous job. Even in this corner, he still does not give up whatsoever.
Oh, the crush right there. That was a nice little adjustment there by Dual Kevin. Tries to go for the meaty to get the hit and to confirm it to the stun. It shouldn't be the round, but this situation is looking dire for Brawly Legs. He needs to do something. He has trigger, has plenty of meter, but the situation where he is, oh, that jump in looked like it was going to be good. No contest. Activate. No. Oh, wow. Okay, 60 seconds left on the clock. Brawly Legs has to do something else. Give me another round, Brawly Legs. Give me one more round. Okay, activate.
Okay, there it is. Oh, caught the counter hit.
Wasn't ready with the conversion. Those combos are super hard. Misses the throw. CA about to be available. We know how Brawly Legs is going to. He's in trigger. He's not going to be able to V reversal.
He can't press any more buttons. The critical art is a factor, and he's going to get it. Dual Kevin once again using the meter to his advantage. Nice work from Dual Kevin. Hanging in there, taking a page from Samurai's book. I thought he was going to give the water to Kevin. Faked me out.
He faked me out. And there we have it. Brawly Legs putting up a fight right now, trying to stop Dual Kevin. If Dual Kevin would have been stopped, this match would have been over. The team battle would have been ended. But now we go to the last player on Team Inferno. Is going to be none other than JB, and it's going to be crazy. But let's take a look back at this replay. Brawly Legs coming out, tying up that first match. Great defense on a lot of these instances, too. If you go back and look at this, I'm sure you're going to find a lot of spots where the defense was looking really great for Brawly Legs, but it's Rashid we're talking about.
Yeah, he really picked and choose his spots where he wants to throw out the normals and contest against Dual Kevin and keep him at bay. And I still say, man, I think he did the best job of not falling victim to the suppressed offense from Rashid. I think he did the best job overall.
Just getting away from what Rashid was, like the pressure that Rashid was trying to like put on him was so well placed. And he even said he had to remind himself about wall jumps. That defense was that good, and he didn't even incorporate most of those wall jumps to close out. But here we go again, another round between the two, and you see Brawly Legs fighting to try to get this out, but the CA is on the table with no V reversal because the trigger just ran out. That's going to be the game for Dual Kevin. But here comes the most important match right now. It's going to be JB versus Dual Kevin. Team Inferno versus Team Frost. It's going down to this. The final two players on this team. This is loser's side, but let's take a look at the head-to-head card. We're going to start with Team Frost. 14-18. Not too bad of a record, but if you look over to JB, part of those championship team, that championship team, 23-12. If you look at the matches, if you look at JB's rounds, 47-38. That's a pretty high number right there. And then 35-43 when it comes to rounds won and lost on the side of Dual Kevin. But look at the head-to-head. 4-0. That's what it's been. 4-0 on the side of JB going into this playoff match, and you know it's going to be a mirror match.
It's going to be Rashid on Rashid violence. And again, Kevin, when we talk about Dual Kevin and his progress up until this point, it was a rocky start for the returning contender, right? Former player turned captain. He's doing his best to make it work, and he's got his work cut out for him. Now he's playing against one of the best Rashids in the world, against JB. But man, I gotta say, he's got quite the accolades, taking out the captain of Team Inferno. It's down to the final members of both teams. Loser goes home. Winner plays against Team Storm.
2 out of 3. That's going to be the name of the game. The last two players rotated to the bottom. You can see the other two team members grayed out.
out of there.
Samurai couldn't do it. Sherry couldn't do it. Punk couldn't do it. Broly Legs couldn't do it. It's either JB or Dual Kevin. That's it.
It's all Rashid though, baby.
That's true. Okay.
Oh, I like that. Covering the backdash option. JB unfazed. Got a back throw of his own. Off the wall, he's ready.
Dual Kevin getting clipped. That's what I was talking about earlier. Gets the counter handstand medium punch and the sweep right after it and the stun. JB gets that big combo. Tries to get the reset. He was ready for it though. Oh,
nice and easy.
Okay.
Still clipped him. Low forward Eagle Spike. Big celebration from the captain of Team Inferno. Now, okay, sitting at a bar nearly to JB. Already closing the gap. Crush counter, crouch fierce.
Not looking good right now for Dual Kevin. Of course, JB might have that experience over Dual Kevin, but who knows, right? Who knows how it's going to play out? Who knows how it's going to shake out? Oh, wake up EX spinning mix. These guys are just swinging right now.
Forward throw into the corner. JB just needs about 2 more sequences to take it over Dual Kevin. Crouch fierce. Big punish on the V skill.
Oh, the activate.
No.
Trigger 2 in this case. We've seen him using that big tornado side switch, and
What
of
a
course
block.
he's ready for it. You know he's ready for it. He does that all day. Forward throw with a little gray life on top of it. Oh, wow. That was crazy. That was actually crazy. Okay, wait a minute.
Nice tech there. Oh, he was 2 steps ahead. That's exactly what he wanted.
Aye. Ow.
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry.
Look at Punk's play later right now.
You Nadeshko'd my shit, bro.
Samurai not teaching that meditation too good. Need more meditation technique.
Here we go. Right out the gate, Dual Kevin striking first blood.
JB rocking that Capcom Cup champion outfit. Dual
Now in
Kevin
this corner.
with the normal Rashid. Puts himself in the corner.
Interesting. Close the stun now, and he gets it. Man.
Okay. Big damage here to close out the first round. That was a quick first round, game number 2. Lots of meter on the side of Dual Kevin as well. JB working on 2 EX bars. Gets clipped by the whirlwind.
The whiff punish off of the light.
Take throw.
Activation time off the roundhouse, very common route. The
Stand
interruption.
light kick. Wow. Yo, Dual Kevin, I see you. First round game number 1 looking good for Dual Kevin as he claimed it. What a bait out right there. JB in full control. Gets the medium punch. Goes into the EX to keep the pressure. That stun bar looking pretty big on the side of Dual Kevin, the air to air.
Man, the patience there from Dual Kevin as well. Activation time. Lockdown. Nice jump out.
Oh, stand medium kick this time. HP spinning mixer. Full CA available. Oh, the dash up and throw. I can't believe Dual Kevin was ready for that. Full CA. If he gets a hit right now, nice check by JB.
Oh, the counter hit low forward. Didn't get anything off of that, though.
Oh, the check. Life just about even. Oh, wow. He sets out the trigger and he
rolled
rolled
through.
Kevin.
You know this
Rolled
matchup.
through.
You know this matchup.
He rolled
You
through.
are the
Look
better
at dude.
Rashid. Close it out.
He
You
rolled
are the better
through.
Rashid. You're a champion. Close it out.
What?
You know everything about this matchup.
What? Oh my! I have never seen that.
He just rolled past
I have never.
tornado-proof
I
Dual
have
Kevin.
not seen that. I didn't know.
He's way more nervous than you.
I didn't know.
Way more nervous.
I
than you.
look-
Insurance
I look-
coverage
no,
on
you
both
have-
sides.
I'm looking at NuckleDu was like, I also did not know. We both did not know.
All 3 of us.
All 3 of us did not know. RobTV, you knew? No, he didn't. He
I don't
lied.
believe you for a
I don't
second.
believe you for
Nope.
a second. He's still
If
over there
JB
eating
didn't
food.
know,
He wasn't
there's
even
no
paying
way you
attention.
would've known.
Rip said he didn't know.
I don't believe you.
Rip said he was completely clueless. He's like,
RobTV.
Rashid can get a powered up whirlwind. I was like, yeah, Rip, you didn't know?
RobTV was like, yeah, I practiced that with Dual Kevin. Man, no, you didn't.
That's-
You did not. Just enjoy your spot in the winners finals, all right? Just hang out. Don't lie to us.
1 game apiece.
How do you react to that at the last second? Insane.
I have no idea. Gets the throw.
It could still go either way, Steve. It could still go either way. Down to the wire here.
Somebody's going home. Somebody's actually going home, and it might be last season's champions.
Yo, you're going to lay it out
Not
like that?
Not like that. I said it might be. That's a question. It's still open to interpretation. Wake up EX spinning mixer from JB. Oh, the crush. And here comes JB.
Do you see the frame kill right down there? That was nice from JB, but still, he needs more than just frame kills. He needs an actual kill.
Wow. Look at this chase from JB. Look at the maneuvers from Dual Kevin.
He ran into the Azifa. He ran into the enhanced whirlwind shot, putting Dual Kevin at team battle point. Steve, I can't believe it. Dual Kevin.
JB needs big crush. JB needs something big. He needs this round for sure. No questions asked. This round is important. Look at the pressure. Tries to jump off the wall. The whip punish. Oh my God.
Playing out of his mind right now. Dual Kevin on a whole nother playing field.
Okay, trying to get the whiff punish, spins a little meter, finds the hit, not the combo, but he finds the corner. What the
answer, JB?
Man, these
but
dudes.
Dual Kevin is still swinging. V-trigger on the side of both.
Trigger 2 on top of it. No answer.
Activation.
Activate by Dual.
Right now, he can't get touched. Do not get opened up. It will be a ton of damage.
The jump back, the fake wall jump. Oh,
Trigger
no
answer down.
He has
threw
to
it.
get through. Jeez. This dude, Dual Kevin, takes it, knocking out Team Inferno, last season's champions. They're going to go further in the bracket. I actually cannot believe that is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. JB not able to close out. Dual Kevin takes the mirror match. What a wow. That is. But there were so many instances, things that we've never seen before happen in that match. Some Rashid-specific tech Dual Kevin showed us. Wow.
I don't even know what to say,
That's
Steve.
it. Last season's champions are out. We're going to have a new champion this season on Street Fighter League, and it's because of the match that you guys just witnessed. What a series of events. What a series of games to go down to a mirror match on top of everything, and JB loses it for Team Inferno.
You can see the emotion. You can see the emotion on both sides, right?
It's hard. I mean, Brawly Legs, I mean, Punk. I mean, you feel, like I said, remember I was talking about how that order is definitely going to eventually play a factor. I knew that order is definitely it's going to play a factor. And even with Brawly Legs getting his first W here in SFL, not able to close out, Team Inferno eliminated from the playoffs.
I can't even explain the amount of emotions running through the studio right now, Steve.
Like a real wow.
It's something that's unprecedented, right? You'd never expect to see how it went down between these two teams. Let's take a look at the replay again. Dual Kevin just out of this world play.
Some of the reads he were doing, some of the call-outs.
Like the reactions all coming together. Immaculate Rashid play on both ends. You know, somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose, Steve. That's just how it goes down, man.
Look, man, this is the playoffs, man. You thought we were playing when we said this is one of the most pivotal matches? You thought this was, when we were telling you it was one of the most pivotal matches? Team Inferno, last season's champions, going up against Dual Kevin's Team Frost, Samurai backed, Sherry Jenix back there too, to make that team go further into the playoffs here in Street Fighter League. Team Gale, Team Storm, and Team Frost. That's it. That's all that remains.
The big bet and the emotions, the big emotions coming out of Team Frost. We're going to cut it from ourselves here. But before that, again, big shout outs to Team Inferno for trying their hardest out there, putting their hearts on the line, man. They've come from a long way. They had a pretty rocky start in the beginning. They made it all the way out to the playoffs. And again, there's nothing we could take away from them. Top tier caliber players all across the board.
This season comes to an end for Team Inferno, last season's champions. We got a new contender coming up. It's going to be Team Frost, and Rip is on the stage to get some words from the winners.
What an incredible set. Team Frost eliminating Team Inferno from the playoffs right now. Dual Kevin, the last time, or not the last time, but you and JB have played in that mirror match before, and it did not go your way. What did you change to make that happen?
Oh, my God. It just... You got to weigh on so much. You got to weigh on the fireball pressure. You see it if you jump out of it. You see the fireball V trigger. Oh man, I'm kind of a little lost of words.
I don't blame you at all. That was down to the wire. I mean, Samurai, you know, you've had so many of these clutch comebacks yourself. You know, put into words what he's going through right now.
He's a champion, man. He closed it out. That's all he did. He's a champion.
I just love my team so much, man. Because, like, on the surface level, you see just me getting the wins, me doing no CV. But it's like, you have to, if you were to listen what they say to me between matches, how it feels just to be about have them on their side. It's amazing. That's why this team thing is just amazing.
Exactly. You know, we talked about it before. You guys are the underdog team here this season. You guys are proving it once again. Somehow, some way, you guys find a way to find the victories. You guys are moving on, but it's not over yet. You guys still have Team Storm to go through. That's coming up later today. Street Fighter League. It only gets better. Are you kidding me? Back to the desk. Good luck, guys.
You know,
Wow.
Rip's onto something here. Rip's actually onto something. He said it right, man. It only gets better. Team Frost now moving on to play against Team Storps. The stakes have never been higher. Steve, let's take a look at the playoff bracket. Team Gale automatically qualifying after getting 3-0 over Team Storm to make it in the US versus Japan finals, a Street Fighter League. You saw that heartbreaking defeat for Team Inferno. And man, Team Frost just absolutely speechless towards the end of that, and for a good reason, playing their hearts out, playing out like champions, but it's not over yet. They have to fight up against Team Storm.
Look, all I'm saying is if we take a look back to a week ago when we were telling you guys that, hey, all these matches are pivotal. It was matches separating Team Inferno and Team Storm from that winners and losers side. It was matches.
That's
rounds determined that, and look what happened. Team Inferno not making the cut before the regular season ended up on that loser's side and goes to elimination in a final round match, mirror match between Rashid, JB versus Dual Kevin, and Team Frost takes it. They're going to be going on to that losers finals. You can see Team Gale just waiting in that grand finals. They're already secured a spot. But look at this. The next team battle is going to be Team Storm versus Team Frost. And this is for the playoffs, baby. We here now, and we're almost to the end of the line. It's going to be a good one, guys. I hope you stay with us because it only gets better. Street Fighter League comes back. More team battle action. I'll see you when we return.